On 12:45 on the clock from Winterfest at the Zoo, we're turning right to Maple Fest at the Tattersall Distillery in River Falls. We got beverage manager Cody Satra in the kitchen here. Maple Fest, just 2 weeks away. It's a big deal here. For anybody that's never been, tell us about Maple Fest.
It was kind of a reason for us to throw a party in the middle of February for the most part. Very family friendly, but kind of just showcasing maple makers from Minnesota and Wisconsin through cocktails, through food, through snacks, through all kinds of different things.
So for people watching at home thinking, man, I love maple syrup. Mrs. Butterworth's is my jam. This is not Mrs. Butterworth's. This is something completely different, completely pure, completely amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, talk about the process of making maple syrup.
So what I know for sure is it takes a ton of maple syrup to get even just this amount here. It has to be boiled down and really concentrated, so that's why it kind of, costs a little bit more usually, but the flavor payoff, I think, is what's the most worth it. It's very different from
You're saying gallons and gallons of this stuff just to make one bottle.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Tons of volume to boil it all down to get that like really rich kind of roasted flavor.
And you can taste the difference for sure.
Yes.
What did you bring here for us to try? I see tons of syrups.
So these are a few different ones from some of the maple makers that are going to be at our event. This one here is Weisswoods. They're our reigning champion.
Okay.
So they've been featured on our cocktail menu for the last year with their maple syrup. They do have a bourbon barrel aged maple that they did that's in our bourbon barrels, and then they just kind of have their regular one too. So a bunch of different ones.
Would love to sample. Which one should I try?
This one here is going to be the bourbon barrel aged.
Okay.
I think you could start with that.
Should I just shoot it or should I?
There's no wrong way. You can shoot it. You can dip it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
The flavor on that.
More depth. Yeah. The barrel's really good. Yeah.
I'm just gonna, you know what? If you don't mind, I'm just gonna.
I don't at all.
Take a pancake here and dip it in and give that a shot.
Yeah, so when people come to the event, it's $5 if you book ahead and then $7 at the door, but they're going to get some silver dollar pancakes just like those and some sausage, and then they're going to run around and just kind of sample all the different maples, and then they'll vote and on their favorite maple syrup. And then the winner gets to do, or they're featured on our menu for the next year.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
People are going to leave shaking.
I know.
This after all this sugar.
A good sugar buzz.
We got some cocktails too. I've never thought of maple syrup and cocktails, but what do you got here?
So we have our Wisconsin Old Fashioned, which is on our menu. So we have, it's our Berkey Maple Whiskey, a little bit of apple brandy, and some sour cherry liqueur, and obviously some Weisswoods maple syrup, since they're our reigning champion. But it's an Old Fashioned that uses maple syrup for the sweetener instead of just white sugar.
Fantastic. Okay, so I need to give this a try. This is amazing. Mace, come on over. Yeah, come on over. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's happy hour here.
Okay.
A little orange garnish.
Ooh, that looks good.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a shot. Do you have another cup? I want to. No,
Sure, I'll have one.
here we
Wait,
go.
let
Here we
you
go.
try first.
We can share.
I can talk while you're sampling, and then I will after. Cheers.
Sharing and caring here on
Cheers.
the news.
Of course. Thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely.
It looks good. Smells great too.
Smooth.
That is
Yeah.
very smooth. I love that. Okay, so if people want more information about Maple Fest, where can they go?
They can go to tattersalldistilling.com and they can kind of see the overview of the event itself. We are still accepting maple vendors if anybody still wants to apply to attend or to be at our event too. So just the website, tattersalldistilling.com.
Fantastic. Man, this is good stuff.
All
right.
I love it.
Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
And thank you for joining us at noon, everyone. Have a great weekend.